My name is Jonas Mekas. The Village Voice began, I think, around 54, and it was 58 when I noticed that the Village Voice had no column on cinema. So much was happening in New York in the independent film scene. So I went to the Voice and I asked, "How come you have no column on cinema?" Said, "Yes, but we have nobody here who knows cinema, who wants to write about cinema. Do you want to do it?" I said, "Sure, yes, I will do it." So I was very involved in cinema, in the local scene, and also in general, because I was publishing already Film Culture magazine. So much was happening. There were like 10 different showcases just within the New York area. Not only Cinema 16, but there were many, many other places where emerging filmmakers were showing their work, or some classic works, even like Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, or there was New York Film Society run by Rudolf Arnheim and Herman Weinberg that showed avant-garde classics. And I knew about it. I knew about what was screened and where, because I was, I was crazy. So it had to be brought to the attention of all the others who may be interested but did not know. So that was one of the functions, the reasons why I thought somebody has to write, to bring to the attention, the right it has to be published in the Voice, because the Voice was like a new breed on the newspaper scene. So that was the beginning of the Movie Journal. I stayed with it for almost 20 years. It was not only the independent film scene that was active, but the public cinema, the commercial cinema. Nouvelle Vague was coming in. So I had to cover, the independents and the new commercial, the Nouvelle Vague. That, I had to review them all. But then it came, like in 61, 60, became too much. It was so already, the scene was so busy that I could not, to review films in a newspaper, it's not enough that you just see some. You have to see them all. You have to have a perspective. So I decided that I cannot see everything anymore. So I brought in my colleague from Film Culture magazine, Andrew Saris. Though his area of interest was narrative cinema, I stuck to the non-narrative, and I did that until 78. The largest amount of letters, reactions to columns, pieces in the Voice was always directed to me. And many of them were not very positive. Many of them were attacking me, why are you writing about that movie, those movies? Who cares about them? They're bad. But when I look back now, I see that, I wrote only about the films that I liked. I did not write about the films I disliked. So I wrote with passion, believing that this is something that I like, and I am excited about this film, and I want others to be excited about it, the film. I want others to see it so that we can get excited together. But many of those letters that the Voice used to receive, and some of my, people that I used to bump into, they said, "Oh, but these are all bad films. They will be forgotten in, 2 to 5 years. Nobody will remember, and you are wasting your time." I have to tell you, I did not make a single mistake. The films that I pointed out as intense, that gives you something every time you see it again and again, you see something else in it and you want to see it again and again. I did not make mistakes. No, I did not make mistakes. They're classics now. Some of those films that I was writing about went under the name, the New American Cinema. And this name I picked up from the New American poetry that came out around the same time. Everything was changing. Action, painting, abstract expressionism. In dance, there is Yvonne Rainer. In every art, in poetry. So the same in cinema. There are Brakhage and Kenneth Anger and Markopoulos and etc. and etc. and etc. New branches in the tree of cinema were emerging. Lyrical forms like what Mary Menken was making, or the little songs that Brakhage made on 8mm, or Andy Warhol coming with 8 hours long films of meditation, like 45 minutes to watch somebody chewing on a mushroom, or the Empire. You know, it's a meditational cinema. And Paul Sharits and Robert Breer and Ken Jacobs. The cinema is not only there to pass the news, you know, on television or to tell stories, but also to sing. Not only what, you know, horizontally you tell, you know, there is a past, there is present, there is future in a story, people can follow. But no, you sing and it goes up. Detail after detail, it gets, the intensity grows like in a song, and then you feel this is it, it's done, the song is finished. If you go further, you destroy it, and that's it. And what that song, what that film is all about, who knows? It gives something that you don't know what it gives, but you like accept it, you need it, and you feel great. That's the kind of cinema that was being created during that period, and that's the cinema that I was celebrating in my columns.